What is going on with the business is, everybody? How y'all doing? They have left me unsupervised in the Court Report Radio Studios. What the business is? What's going on? How y'all feeling? I'm about to give y'all some good R&B because guess what?
Welcome to the Sexy Couch.
You're now on the Sexy Couch. So guess what? We're about to get started with some music. I'm gonna start with one of my favorite songs. Better Off Single.
Grind every sunrise, no food on the plate. Built a fortress, steady hands hold weight. Love thrown out, never ricochet back. Respect evaporates in the gossip attack. Kids blind to hustle, woman's heart ice cold. Atlas shoulders heavy, story left untold. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, fight never seen. Peace now purchased in the midnight dream. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cups, no scars, no losing game. Give your soul, they just underrate. Clock is zero, freedom, checkmate. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cups, no scars, no losing game. Checkmate. Dream so cheap, just to keep mouths fed. Gratitude vanished, silence filled the head. Thank you, hollow, echoes fade away. Promises crumble, dust in the day. Hero role play, the applause stay new. Love invisible, stolen like blue. Vision sharpened, red flags in line. Peace of mind, treasure divine. No begging for love that never shows. No guarding where respect won't grow. Better alone than fractured inside. Single life, freedom amplified. Walls unbroken, soul stays guarded. Heart locked tight, fire uncharted. Trails high, better single, no snakes, no lies. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cause, no scars, no losing game. Give your soul, they just underrate. Clock is zero, freedom, checkmate. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cause, no scars, no losing game. Freedom, checkmate.
Yo, Sherman. Yeah. I live it up, like these are my lab plays. It's time and hustle, I'm an hour pad pay. Sand slipping in my glass, but I move fast. They faker than receipts, printed out of thin cash. I put it down like the ground shaking. I'm on a natural high, but my stand sacred. Some of us are builders, most of y'all takers. I put up a wall for the naysayers. So love or hate me, but ain't no fake in me. We learn from mistakes, but they mistaken me. Weight on my shoulders, I hold it like feathers. Y'all feel true, the storm don't get better. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something. Back on the mission, I'm cutting out the fiction. All about the people, my name should be wisdom. Cut the selfish out, I'm deadly with the scissors. Life is a choice, but movement is the vision. Times have changed, but I don't watch the clock. I still got the vision like a line between two dots. Community did it in, so why they getting madder? And yeah, the tables turn, but I'm still sitting at them. I'm a real truth teller, made a fake die young. Everybody selling dreams, I'm too old to buy one. When that cookie crumble, everybody want a crumb. But when the movement calls, everybody go dumb. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something. I'm a fire starter, I'm a limit pusher. See y'all dead weight, and me, I'm just a mover. I do it for the people. The movement getting tougher, and freedom want my girl. They still trying to cover. You can look into the future. It's right behind your eyelids. I'ma wanna know, cause your life ain't what mine is. Why you on that watch it? As you wet, I like phone mic, that's my script. Beach bump, call me Ocean Drive True. Drop the top, look up, make the sky salute. Movement heavy and they do weak to move us. Belly of the beast, make it puke us. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something. I'm a crowd moving, truth proving. I don't give a selfish energy as human. With my vision growing, no matter where you going. You don't need a bus pass for me to show you something.
To your place, late moonlight on your window. Hey. You open up the door slow, hit me with that tempo. Hey. You didn't have to say much, we moved on instinct. Every step you took, I felt my heartbeat sing. City was quiet, but the room was getting loud. You pulled me closer like you didn't want to crowd out. Temperature rising, we ain't even touch. Something in the air, had me feeling too much. Didn't need a label, didn't need a sign. We both knew the vibe tonight. We turned a simple night into something dangerous, dangerous. Heat between us burning like it's made for us. No talk of love, no promises to make. Just two souls linked in the perfect space. Whatever happened in that room, I locked it tight. That was one passionate night. That was one passionate night. Didn't dare, tracing every line like you studied me there. Whisper my name slow, make the whole world fade. Every little touch felt perfectly placed. You had me losing track of time in the dark. Every second felt like it came from the heart. Temperature rising, we ain't even touch. Something in the air had me feeling too much. Didn't need forever, didn't need the hype. Just the truth, we live tonight. We turned a simple night into something dangerous, dangerous. Heat between us burning like it's made for us. No talk of love, no promises to make. Just two souls linked in the perfect space. Whatever happened in that room, I locked it tight. There was one passionate night. We don't need to speak on it. We don't gotta hold on to it. Just a moment where everything aligned. Maybe it was timing, maybe just desire. But it hit different at night. You turn a simple night into something dangerous, dangerous. Heat between us burning like it's made for us. No pressure. pressure, no lies, no chains to fight. Just the truth we touch between the sides. Whatever happened in that room, I locked it tight. That was one passionate night.
There's a difference between wanting somebody and knowing what to do when you finally have them. I don't rush it. I read the room, every breath, every look tells me where to go. Now come here and don't say a word. You said you like the way the night feels slow. Candles burning, shadows start to show. The air gets thick when your lips say come closer. Now the room's just us, no words, no closure. You trace my chest like you're searching for truth. Every touch a confession, every sigh a proof. The music low, but your heartbeat louder. You don't need to beg, I already found her. Every inch between us feels like a story. Every move you make rewrites my glory. You whisper things only the dark should hear, but I swear the stars lean in when you're near. Close enough to taste your thoughts in the silence. Close enough to make restraint feel like defiance. You tremble soft, I'll steady your fire. We don't chase pleasure, we build desire. Your hands draw maps down my spine so slow, finding places even I don't know. You breathe in rhythm and I match your pace. Now time don't move, it just holds your face. I ain't rushing heaven, but it's getting close. Every breath we share feels like a ghost. And when you look up, I see my reflection. In your eyes, I lose direction. Every touch a question, I give you the truth. You want devotion, I give you the proof. Tonight ain't lust, it's something refined. You feel my pulse and it matches your mind. Close enough to taste your thoughts in the silence. Close enough to make restraint feel like defiance. You tremble soft, I steady your fire. We don't chase pleasure, we build desire. My name slow, let the moment fold. You the spark in the dark that turns skin to gold. Every breath, every sound is our confession. And the night takes notes on this obsession. Don't run, don't hide, just feel, just be. This room's our world and you're safe with me. The moon might judge, but it won't tell how love can whisper and still rebel. Now the crowd's gone quiet, it's me and you. You're caught between wanting what's true. I see the question behind your stare. You want control, but it's not there. I don't take it, you just give. That's the power in how I live. Every move's a quiet demand. You follow instinct, not command. Close enough to taste your heart through your laughter. Close enough to make time stop right after. No fear, no shame, just something divine. The edge of control right on your spine. to feel me where the fire burns.
The memories in a box too small. You stack the silence against the wall. No fight left, no sparks to catch. We burned out, just cold and ash. We both know it, no need to pretend. The story's written, we've reached the end. It's the end of the line. We both agree. No heroes here, no victory. Just two hearts tied of the climb. No blame, no shame, just the end of the line. Your laughter once echoed like a song birds fly. Now it's a whisper fading into the night. My touch used to be a steady ground. Now it's a way we can't work around. We've tried the rewrites, we play the scenes, but love's not living in these routines. Yeah, it's the end of the line. We both agree. No heroes here, no victory. Just two hearts tied of the climb. No blame, no shame, just the end of the line. Just the end of the line. Just the end of the line.
Script. Standing room only, rhythm in the crowded air. June night shining, summer fire everywhere. She moved like the moon, stole the breath from my chest. Didn't know her name, but my spirit felt blessed. Bought her a drink, conversation lit the flame. Could she be my flowers, my stars, my sun, my rain? Sweet summer breeze, strong man brought to his knees. I asked her name, she smiled, whispered with ease. Destiny, destiny, on the way, you can't push me away. Destiny, destiny, yeah. Yesterday gone, but I've been on my way. Call me your fire, call me your truth. Whether you win or whether you lose. Destiny, destiny, yeah. Forever I'm dancing with you. We walk by the ocean, waves kiss the beach. She opened her soul, secrets heavy, bittersweet. skeletons rattle, but she let them go free. She said, from now on, I'll be true to thee. I asked, sweetie, why you talk like my wife? She said, I've been telling you my name all night. It's written in the stars, it's carved in the sky. My name is Kelsey. Ever say we destiny, destiny. Say like way, can't push me away. Destiny, destiny, destiny. Yesterday gone, but I've been on my way. I'm in your fire, call me your truth. Whether you win or whether you lose, your destiny, destiny. Wherever I'm dancing with you. Destiny, girl, where you come from, baby? Heaven opened up, dropped you down to save me. Destiny, destiny, rhythm in my veins. For every group, for every man.
Yo, Court, what the business is? I forgot I was doing a stream. My bad.
Hey,
I was jamming.
hey,
What's up?
man, it's Friday night, man. Core Report Radio Show presents the Sexy Couch, bro. How else good I feel? I feel fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the
You know what I'm
sexy
saying? I feel fucking
couch.
amazing, bro.
Yeah. I was jamming, man. My bad. I got in the zone and got what I was doing. You know, we take it to places you ain't never been before. Hey, Court,
You
while I
feel
got
me?
you, man, how you feeling?
Man,
First of all, I don't think people know that, you know what I'm saying, this is all AI music, you know what I'm saying? You and Boom came with this crazy thing. It gave us a chance to create and, you know, kind of do our own thing and be able to express ourselves in different ways, you know what I mean? How's it feel to, you know what I'm saying? You on to something, my boy. You did something.
I feel like being able to do this with the team of people that I did it with, first of all, is an amazing feeling. Cause these niggas, y'all believed in my crazy idea. And I think
Yeah.
that once y'all bought into that, I feel like we created this whole thing, and I feel like, man, it's been an amazing experience, bro. I can't wait till y'all albums come out so we can bask in our glory a little bit more.
Speaking of which, got something new.
Word.
Like to hear it. Here it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. WT sound. You knew what this was. Damn.
You slid subtle, but the room got louder. Confidence draped on your shoulders. No wave motion when you cross that floor. You don't knock, you open doors. Lip gloss shining like a warning sign. Say behave, but you blur the line. Every glance got a hidden clause. You don't break rules, you bend the laws. Hands low when you pull me near. You don't whisper loud, I still hear you. You ain't gotta talk too much, and I don't. You say behave, but your waist don't lie. You say slow down, but your body speeding up my mind. When you lean back and arch like that, whole club freeze when you move like that. Damn, baby, you move like that. Got the baseline jealous when you throw it back. Damn, man, know to do that. Fingers in my collar like you own all that slow grind. Don't rush, say my name, say nothing, baby. You been by, let's line up a note, yeah. Light slow sweat glow on your neckline. Silhouette clean like a headline. Don't dance for applause, you dance like you rewrite laws. Nails trace slow down my spine, like you marked territory in time. DJ, loop that part again. You don't stop, you sink it in. You say it's just a vibe tonight, but your grip say otherwise. And when you bite that bottom lip, girl, that's my demise. You say don't react, but you watch that back. You say keep it cool, but you overhit the track. When the bass drop low, you drop lower. And every time you roll, I get closer. Damn, babe, you move like that, make the whole room shift when you throw it back. Damn, babe, got your hands on my chain while you pull me there. Slow pressure, no bluff when you say don't stop. That's enough, baby. Oh yeah, don't whisper that if you don't mean it. Don't pull me close if you're gon' lean in. You don't tease, you strategize. Every move got design. When you drop so slow, I lose control. Damn, baby, you move like that. Whole club shrimp when you throw it back. Damn, baby, you wrong for that. Got me losing balance when you watch like that. Hands up, lights flash, we still locked in the middle of that. Damn, baby.
Let's go. That's fire as hell. Fire as hell.
Appreciate it. I get so I've been in love with music for so long, man, and being able to hear so many different sounds and you know what I mean, from Motown to country, little rock and roll, just everything, man. Being able to, cause I ain't no singer. I ain't gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, throw nobody eardrums out, but just to be able to create sounds that I have in my head. We talked about this before, you know, people like me, that creation is just, you know what I'm saying, going. So you gotta create. So I've just been able to be, you know what I'm saying, since you introduced this to us, being able to create, man, and just have fun.
Bro, I'm so proud of y'all, bro. It's good to see y'all boys grow. And it's good to see y'all doing it and have fun with it, bro. That's all I wanted, bro. I wasn't doing it to be malicious, bro. I promise nobody. I hope this don't offend nobody that what we doing, but it's definitely one of the things that I love to do.
We'll get back to it with 3 knocks.
Let's go.
Knock once, you outside. Knock twice, you inside. 3 knocks, baby, you mine tonight. Don't keep me waiting. Yeah. Strip slow, light slow. Let me taste every piece you hiding. Yeah. Come on. Saw that look in your eyes when you slid through my door. Dress hanging off your shoulder, heels dropping to the floor. You ain't here for no small talk, now you know what it's for. That body screaming unfiltered, I'ma give you even more. Tongue chasing down your spine, fingers searching where it's warm. Baby drowning in your ocean, riding through a thunderstorm. I ain't playing with no boundaries, I'ma break your every norm. Every sound you make tonight gon' turn into a song. Bite that lip when I slide in deep. Pull your hair back, don't dare to speak. You know I love when you lose control. 3 knocks, baby girl, now your soul I 3 knocks at the door and I know what you came for. No apologies, just sweat on the floor. You said forever, but forever don't last. So tonight, let's burn like we never look back. 3 knocks at the door. Strip slow, give me more. Put your legs to the ceiling, let me even the score. You want nasty, I'ma take you past freak. 3 knocks, baby girl, leave your name on my sheets. I got
got your legs shaking, scratching scars on my back. Whisper dirty secrets, I'ma echo one back. Grip tight on my waist, tell me how deep I can go. Slide it raw, slide it slow, make that waterfall overflow. Moaning wild like confessions, neighbors banging the wall. But you screaming, don't stop, begging harder through it all. Baby, this ain't romance, nah, it's fire and lust. By the time the sun rises, it's just sweat and dust. Don't run from it, take it all. Face down, body pressed to the wall. This love toxic, but damn, it's sweet. 3 knocks, girl, now you're mine on repeat. 3 knocks at the door, and I know what you came for. No apologies, just sweat on the floor. You said forever, but forever don't last. So tonight, let's burn like we never look back. 3 knocks at the door, yeah. Strip slow, give me more. Put your legs to the ceiling, let me even the score. You want nasty, I'ma take you past freak. 3 knocks, baby girl, leave your name on my sheets. Oh, ride it slow, don't let go. Scratch my skin, dig deep, let it show. Call me daddy when I'm deep in that zone. No apologies, just the heat, just the moan. Knock once, knock twice. 3 knocks, baby, now you're mine. 3 knocks at the door, yeah. Sweat dripping on the floor, yeah. Your forever ain't forever, but tonight is enough. Toxic love, raw sex, we addicted to the rush. 3 knocks at the door, yeah. Hands tight, legs sore. Don't stop, don't stop. Baby, scream my name till your voice turn weak. 3 knocks, girl, you the freak that I keep.
Every time you want it, you know the code. 1, 2. I'll be waiting.
Three Knocks by Kurt Smith. Hey, Kurt, let me ask you a question. You there?
Yes, sir.
What's next? You know what I'm saying? What's next?
What's next for us, right?
You know, for the court report. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we behind the scenes we talk about expansion. I don't know if you want to, let everybody in on, because I know you want to include more people, you know what I'm saying, more music, more types of music, and eventually build it, you know what I'm saying, into a full-fledged radio gig. But you know what I'm saying, what's next?
Currently we are 7 days a week. The court report has suspended until all 7 days a week. So we on more podcasts. Like the podcast that's about to come up next. I don't want to butcher her name, but it's Vibe from Venus, right?
Yes, sir. Debut.
It's the debut tonight. So we're gonna be on here on Friday nights with the Sexy Couch with you. Tuesday and Wednesday night with Boom. I'll probably be taking over Monday night, and then we got the Unfiltered Show with Kurt. And then Sunday we got that 30-minute gospel hour. 30-minute gospel praise break. So we'll be doing all that 7 days a week, bro. That's what's going on with the court report right now. Expansion as much as we can.
Dig it.
Yes, sir.
You got a request?
I don't know if you played my favorite song off the album.
Better Off Single?
Yes, sir.
I did. Sorry, I jumped the gun. I played that way in the beginning.
God damn.
You
played did you play Gaslight Goddess?
I did not. We'll play that.
Hey man, listen, Gaslight Goddess, my boy Boom wrote this. He wrote it for the ladies, man. He said he knew y'all was gonna enjoy this one, so I hope y'all do. I enjoy it. I think it's a fire song. Here it is, Gaslight Goddess. Toxic Relations out on all platforms. Y'all can check that out too.
I'm the glitch in your matrix, the lie you can't trace. Turn receipts into riddles, make the truth lose face. You call me toxic, I call it finesse. I turn your facts into fashion, drip lies in a dress. I'm the smoke in your mirror, the queen of disguise. You're chasing the truth, I'm selling you lies. Your homies want you, but you still play my fool. I'm the dean of deception, baby, welcome to school. Gaslight goddess, crown stay flawless. Make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. Gaslight goddess, crown stay flawless. Make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. I ghost your calls and pop up like I care. Say you tripping while I'm texting on a chair. You buy me Prada, you buy me a Jeep. Then I flex on the gram and flirt while you lose sleep. I'm the plot twist, baby, Netflix can't stream. Make you doubt your own mind while I chase my dream. Your logic's a leash, but I cut that chain. Got you barking at shadows as I play with your brain. Stay flawless, make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. Gaslight goddess, crown stay flawless. Make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. I gaslight in Prada, flex ratchet in Dior. You begging for closure, eyes open new doors. Your mama don't like me, but she can't compete. I gaslight the fan when we all meet. I'm toxic deluxe, hood certified charm. Got you begging for peace while I'm causing alarm. Bars heavy like bricks, wordplay like steel. I gaslight with pride, make the fake love feel real. Mirror games, ratchet flames, I'm the pride in disguise. You'll never catch me slipping, I'm the queen of the lies. I bend your reality, play with your heart. I call it art, baby, tearing you apart. I'm the glitch in your GPS, you lost in my lane. I rewrote your reality, pride runs the train. Queen of confusion, goddess of spin. You never win battles, I just let you pretend. Gaslight queen and you a clown.
I like that one. I think I'm out of questions, Court. I might be out of questions. Did have a conversation with somebody before I play one more song. I did have a conversation with somebody about music and creating and wanting to do more. And I was trying to tell them about, this type of avenue, because we had a conversation before about, gatekeeping and all that. A lot of people want to try to negate what you create just because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't for them, which is cool. Everything ain't for everybody, but creating I think it's fun. It's a good release.
I'm telling you, if you haven't tried it, bro, go try it. It's apps like Suno. There's other apps out here that you can go in and try it. Try making you some AI music, and guess what we gonna play it at? In Core Report Radio. So y'all tap in with us. I mean, as soon as you create that shit, let me know. I want to hear it.
Speaking of hearing, I was threatened with physical harm if I don't play a certain song for somebody, so I'm gonna play it right now. It's a little different. You don't like it, that's cool, but vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Let it run. It's a vibe.
Come close, yeah. Come closer, yeah.
Neon sweat rolling down your skin. You move slow like you know I'm giving in. Yeah. Black lace clinging where my hands wanna be. It's like shit. Damn motherfucker, from here. Your kiss hits hard, sweet venom on my tongue. I taste the lies you hide, but damn they keep me young. You press your body on mine in a lowly glow. Breath on my neck, whispering things only sinners know. You pull me closer, deeper, darker, till I forget I'm supposed to be smarter. Don't stop. Your shadow crawls over every part of me, and in the dark, you feel like honesty. In the darkness, you make me confess every filthy thought I hide, every one I suppress. In the darkness, you're the sin I crave. Got me begging on your body like I'm needing stories down my spine. Moan my name like a prayer. You wanna redefine. Say it again. Sweat dripping, rhythm hitting like a slow drum roll. You ride temptation like you're trying to steal my soul. The moon through the blinds, pains, curves. I worship your body's poetry wrapped in sins. I can't resist. Every kiss is a thread, every gasp a plea. You break me open just to watch me bleed for your ecstasy. You pull me closer, deeper, darker, till the world outside gets quieter, smaller. Your heat in the dark feels dangerous and holy, and not giving slowly, slowly. In the darkness, you make me confess every filthy thought I hide, every ache in my chest. In the darkness, you're the sin I crave. Got me drowning in your shadow like a man enslaved. Don't let go. Will you ride? Will you take? Will you clutch? Where I'm yours, where it's raw, where it's too much, too much. Heartbeat wild, your body dripping heat. You grind slow like a promise you're not ready to keep. Yeah, just like that. Your whisper breaks, breath shaking on my ear. Don't pull out, you say I want you right here. Fuck. Your silhouette moving like a sin reborn. You love like a storm that never warns. Candles flicker as the room starts spinning. Feels like losing, feels like winning. Hold me under, let the night take hold. Your body speaks in stories I've never been told. Kiss me cruel, make the moment bleed. Love me like hunger, like you're feeding on need. Yeah. Hands gripping breath, slipping hearts out of control. Lose yourself in me till you swallow my soul. Come here. In the darkness, you make me confess every sin on my skin, every thought I undress. In the darkness, you're the drug I crave. Got me hooked on the pain only your love gave. Well, in the darkness, where the lust gets loud, where the truth shows up, where I die in your arms and never get enough, never enough, yeah. Never enough, yeah. Never enough, yeah.
Well, this was fun. LaShauna, are you ready? It's almost your time. Got about a minute here, so I'm gonna just let people know what's going on. So tonight, making her debut to the podcast world. She's a co-host on What the Shit, the lady of What the Shit, you know what I mean? A powerhouse, medium. Hey, Court, welcome back. I think that song knocked your power out. How you feeling? Court, you there? Okay, maybe not. So anywho, as I was saying, oh yeah, there you go.
What'd you say, bro? I'm sorry, I missed you.
Yeah, your power went out. I don't know what happened. The song,
You know, bro. Sometimes we be on these screaming too much. Y'all know how I go sometimes. FCC won't let me be. That was so random, bro.
Oh,
we here nonetheless. We about to wrap up, right?
Yes, sir. We're actually about to move on over to the freshly painted Vibez from Venus Studio. Hold on, let me.
All right.
We're gonna do it live in living color. We're gonna boom. There you. Oh, look at that. There you go. So, Court, appreciate you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having the show on there, LaShauna. I appreciate you. I don't know what she's saying something, but she definitely is. But we appreciate you. Love you. Core Report Radio Show, everyone.
These are vibes from Venus, where the mind learns how to breathe. We sit with truth, unpack the feelings, and let the soul speak honestly.
Hi, do not adjust your sets. You are not seeing things. It is not Wednesday. It is Friday night. I'm definitely really kind of not supposed to be here, but here I am. Yes, the same, because tonight is special. For two reasons. One, you guys just got to see Sexy Cow. So that used to be on Opulence Radio. I used to get to play some of my favorite songs, but now I get to play some of my favorite songs because I get to create some. But that's not why we're here right now. Why we're here right now is because Vibez from Venus. What is that, you ask? You're about to find out. Tune in because we get to find out because, hey, there's the host. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the orbit. If you are new to At What the Shit, you know that I am the first lady and co-host to DC, and this is my podcast debut, Vibez from Venus. So we will be orbiting around. We'll be doing a little bit of chat about how you feel, how things should feel versus what they shouldn't feel. And then, a little posh, a little fun, a little wit. And of course, maybe a little mayhem. Because I am the first lady of mayhem.
I'm going to be on my best behavior.
I've forewarned.
Promise.
Yeah. So I want to start the show off today. First, thank you, viewers. Thank you, DC, for co-hosting and producing my show. I appreciate you. And we're going to do a recap from Wednesday. So for those of you who are regulars to our show,
you got help.
We got a guest.
Not alone.
Special guest. What's up, Courtney?
Hold on. I didn't know. Let me get my scene right. DC, you shot me.
My bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
I love that he's here.
Oh, you were saying recap?
Yes, we are doing a recap from Wednesday. So for those of you who watch the show on Wednesday, we all know that the internet can be a little trifling, is what I'm going to call it. So if we're going to talk about it socially, let's discuss how some people are not as proud of others as they could be. Hi, Kurt. Welcome.
I couldn't miss the debut.
I'm glad you're here. And Boom, if you're watching, hey. So we're doing a recap
right now. He watching like this because he on his church.
Shaking like a mother.
Don't go to Tulsa.
Yeah. Please stay away from Tulsa.
Please stay away from
Tulsa. Make him cry.
It will. So we're talking about the mayhem from Wednesday. And I want to give a logical lash so that we can check that off the box, okay? Because some people are not clapping for others, and that's fine. If you don't want to clap for others, that's your prerogative, that is your perspective. But however, I just sat on a panel for Black History Month. People need to understand that if you don't like something somebody's doing, it ain't none of your business. Mind your business. They have art. They might have something else that they like that they're doing. They're going to pursue the things that they enjoy. It is none of your business to make any type of derogatory comments. Everybody has their own perspective. So keep that in check. Just remember, we are all created equally and differently at the same time. We like different things. We don't like
differently and differently at the same time. Sorry.
Exactly.
I like that. That's fire, DC. But I think the most crazy part about the situation is this. As Black creators, right? Mm-hmm. We always find a space where we like, oh, ain't nobody to create with, ain't nobody to do these things with. And then we get around each other and we had this weird energy towards each other. Like everybody ego got to be at play. You know me, I'm not here to gatekeep on nothing. Like I said, if you need something from me, if you need to learn something from me, I'm more than willing to give it to you. But when it comes to criticizing things that we do, whether you like it or not, I mean, you can have an opinion. But when you attack, like I said, when it's become a character thing, I think that's where I draw the line. I don't like nobody attacking my character. I don't like nobody attacking my team character. Because we move with a lot of integrity around here.
That's
And
right.
I think that's one thing that you can stamp about everybody that you're gonna come in contact with this group. And that's the 4 of us. So
that's right.
when you come across us, you're gonna come with a lot of integrity. We might cuss a lot, we might do that a lot on our other shows, but I think it's good that we had this show too to show a little bit of flexibility and be able to have a little bit of accountability for everybody else as well. So I think it's a good show.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So being a kind person, kindness matters. Keep your kindness outside and your nasty in. Nobody wants your nasty.
Sometimes it's cool to be nasty though. You just gotta know.
Don't rub it off on other people.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you might. Never mind.
We gonna have our days. Everybody has days.
You gotta get in your car and cuss like fuck.
Sorry. Be on my best behavior, I promise.
Reach inside. So, with that lash of logic, internet, remember, because I know it's toxic on there, just make sure that you're keeping yourself in check. Bottom line. Ain't no need to be.
Sometimes you gotta check yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you do gotta check yourself. Because sometimes somebody can't check you.
That's right.
What's her name from Basketball Wife? She said, who gonna check her?
Right.
Somebody gotta check you sometimes, bro. You gotta be the one to check yourself.
You gotta check yourself. You are in charge of your own feet and your mouth.
Let's go.
With that said, I'm going to transition us right into our special guest for today.
We got another guest. Let's go.
Yes, this is our main guest. You are a special guest because I was like, yay. Okay. Anyways, we are going to talk with. Yeah, I'm fast. We're going to talk with an SGA president, a powerhouse that is on the move, who has, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but yes, I am, deemed me one of her prized mentors. So we are going to bring her on the show. We're going to ask her some questions. We're going to talk to her about her past and where she's going forward and how she deals with that. So let's give a warm welcome to Wilmari Oliver.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And how's everyone?
We're well.
You guys can hear me, right? Because one thing I am known for is my technology hates me. So
oh, you're good.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to the crew. So down underneath you, that's Court. He does the court report, full court report. He's a musician. And on the other side, under me, that's DC. He is the mastermind and the
T-line, I'm a nigga who just press buttons and makes sure everybody sound
producer.
Good. That's all I do.
Okay, so yes, we're all very special around here. And you, my lady, are doing great things. So do you want to start off by telling us who you are and what you've been doing?
All right, I guess I could. So for people who don't know me, I'm Wilmari Oliver. I'm the SGA president at my college. I'm a South African, so I've only been in the States for 2 years. So I'm new to everything. And as LaShauna said, SGA president. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of things. Hoping to do veterinary medicine in the future. So I'm busy, to put it lightly. But yeah, that's basically a little bit about me.
Yes. Well, I can say that she is a very hard worker. That SGA over in our college has, its own quality, but she is one heck of a leader. The room hasn't been as productive as it has this year. So I'm giving her all the props that I can. She took it on just out of the blue. She came in one day and I happened to be standing in there as I've deemed myself den mom. And she looked a little nervous. And I said, hi. And after that, she felt comfortable enough to chat with me. So we're going to ask you some questions. So you mind just kind of giving us a little bit of feedback? I want to start with that day. What were you feeling when you walked in that room?
The day I met you?
Yeah.
Nervous. Definitely nervous. The thing, what was I thinking that day? I was probably thinking of my role back then because I was community service chair back then. I was thinking, how can I do this job? Because it's new. I've never been in a leadership role. So it was like, what do I do? So I was very nervous. Then when I met you, I was like, she seems awesome. But obviously me being shy hermits at the time, I was like, how do I approach you? Because you have this energy that just is loud. It is very loud and very proud. So I was like, how do I talk to you? So and then eventually I spoke to you. And now I would say it probably annoys everyone in my team, especially when I have to leave and go chat to you in the day. They're like, they're like, oh, you're gonna be back by dinner time. I'm like, oh, don't die.
Too bad for them.
Too bad for them. Okay.
So you're originally from South Africa.
Yes, I am.
And you guys have just moved over here. But I want you to describe to me like a moment you felt completely like unsure of yourself. Like, tell me about that. Like,
I would definitely say it was at the start of the move, because over probably like 10 years, we've kept hearing the story like, oh, we're going to move. And then it never happened. Mm-hmm. And then I was off to university at that point. I was going to go and study nature conservation. So then when I got the news that we're moving to the States, I was like, what is going to happen to my future? It's like I already had my plan. I was going to go down into a different province. I was going to go study. I was going to figure out my life as a young adult. And then this comes in and I'm like, where's my future going to go? Because I don't know the States. I was like, what do I do? And I was like, is my future going to look the same? Is it going to be different? Would I have to change everything all over again because it's new? And how I had to move on from that was look at the big picture. It's like, this is an opportunity that you will probably never get in years. So it's like, take it now or you're going to be stuck behind, because there was compromises that was going to happen. And then when we heard them, it wasn't going to work out. So it was ups and downs. And I was like, I'm not going to make it in life because I'm already taking a gap year, which I never wanted to do. So I was very unsure of myself as a person, but I told myself, look at the big picture. You're getting a great opportunity.
How did you cope with that? I mean, because that's a lot to take in. You know, you're moving not just within your country, you're coming all the way across the pond. So what did you use? What kind of techniques did you use to cope?
So I'm also a martial artist. So there's a punching bag in the garage. It was probably a good hour of me just punching out frustration because my life just turned upside down.
Right.
Then it was a lot of, crying because you're 18, you got to figure your life out. And now this comes in and it's like, what now?
Yeah.
And then I went into my art because I like to draw. And then I realized, okay, think about this. So I started to think while I'm drawing, and I do have that sketch till this day, and it reminds me, this is where you're supposed to be. Nice. So taking that creative route, putting my creativity into something helped me calm down, open my mind. It's like, okay, we got this. It's not the end of the world. So creativity was my outlet in this big change of mine.
That is wonderful. Yeah, right? Because we're all creative here. And, I write and use that as an outlet. Courtney as well, and DC, you guys want to speak to that and like how you deal with and cope like with your art?
I'm gonna ask the question, LaShauna. I came for some support, but I'm gonna get out of here. But I came to I do want to ask the question before I get out of here.
Yeah, you can stay if you like.
No, I came for some moral support. I'm asking, but making that transition to the States, and you said having that creative outlet. What would you say to somebody else that's going to be in that space, same space as you, because I know this is a transition for somebody taking every day. Somebody's doing the same transition as you, and I don't think everybody has that same creative outlet to look forward to. So, what kind of motivation would you give a person in the same situation?
That's actually a very good question. I would definitely say you're going to be scared. You're going to probably cry because we didn't know how sad we were going to be till we were on the shuttle on the way to the airport. Just keep an open mind. You do have people that are going to be there for you 100% of the time. I was texting people as I was leaving. I was like, guys, it's actually real. So to me, be positive about it. At first it's going to be like horrible. You're going to have jet lag. You're going to have like to think about all the new things you're going to do, but be positive about it. Don't think, oh my goodness, how many times do I want to just go back? It's like, is it really worth it? Just be positive about it, because you're going to feel all these emotions, but it's going to be good. It's going to be great. But if you don't have the creative outlet, there's multitude of ways. Find your comfort. That's what's going to help you. It's going to open your mind because you're going to be comfortable. And then your mind is going to be clear in order to see all the great things that you're going to accomplish in your new chapter of your life.
I love that. Yeah. Find your comfort. That is absolutely.
I wanted to ask that question because I have moved to different places. And sometimes you don't have family support. Sometimes you don't have those things when you move in these different areas. And I was just wanted to hear, what was your method of comfort in those type of moments, especially moving to a new country. I couldn't imagine moving from here to another country under those circumstances as well, especially like going through school, those kind of transitions. I would have dropped out, LaShauna. She wouldn't know me.
Oh, yes, you would have. Until you met me.
I would have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, though. I think that's a great thing. So I got one more question. I lied.
Welcome to the part of the
so finding a mentor like LaShauna, what has that been like? Because we know what type of person she is towards our crew. We know what type of spark that she brought to our crew just to think differently and things like that. So having her around, what type of draw is that to have her around?
She brings out a lot of confidence in me. LaShauna was asked me like tough questions in my interview for president, and I was like, I didn't know I was gonna get tough questions. She makes me think like really hard about what am I gonna do. She will give me like some talk. She'll talk to me, and then she's like, what are you gonna do? What is your plans? And I'm like, what is my plans? So to me, she's someone I look up to. She's amazing. She's encouraged me to go back into my writing as well, because that's where I started. And then, so to me, it inspired some confidence in me that hasn't been around in a very long time. So she brings out my confidence a lot. So
thank you. Oh,
I wanted her to do that, LaShauna, because this being your first episode, I wanted to give your guest a chance to give the people a way to understand who you are. I think you are an amazing person, and I'm glad to share this moment with you. And I hope you have an amazing opening. Thank you, guys. I'm getting out of here.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming back, Courtney. That means a lot. Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, V, for those kind words. Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, listen, when you did your president's speech and you won that award for my name to pop up, I had tears in my eyes. So you have also brought a breath of fresh air for me. So that's amazing. You have things, you're very wise at your age. And I am interested to know, though, moving so far, you have one identity, right? And then when you move, you kind of have to check out the different cultures and the different ways that people have a personality in a different place. So how did you cope with that? And like, is that something that almost drove you back, or is it like making you feel more comfortable at this point?
Yeah. So when you think of like my identity, back home, I was just me. Here, I'm the weird South African running around campus. So it's like, I never thought of South Africa very hard. You know, you live there every day. But when coming here, I'm like, oop, I hit my mic. You have to think, you're like, I'm different. And the way that you interact with different people is different. Like the way we speak back home is different from here. So I have to look back and be like, okay, how's this conversation going? How is the language? How's the body language? Like, what terms do they use that we don't use? Or what's going to confuse them if I say something? Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to say something and you're not going to get it sometimes because you're not going to know the words. But I have to, it's like a shock because I come from a place where you blend cultures seamlessly. We share so much of each other's culture. We never, I'd say, claim it. We share it too much. And that's what I love about it. Here, I felt like everyone's a little bit more on guard. But you have to pay attention to your surroundings because sometimes what you say, people are going to look right over your head. So it's more like, okay, how do I talk to people now? Because it's different. Because I can say, how's it? And you're not going to know what I'm saying.
Didn't even get it.
How's it, DC?
All right. Word.
He says word.
Even use that.
To be honest with you, so the language barrier, I can see how it'd be different, but trust me, it's all broken English, so you fit right in. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Nobody uses complete
I am bilingual
in 2026 anymore.
Exactly.
What languages do you speak?
So English and then Afrikaans.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to say something in Afrikaans for us?
Are we?
I can if you guys want to.
Sure.
What were you going to ask? DC? You had a question? Did you have a question?
Yeah, let's go with that first.
Do I have a question?
Yeah, because I thought you were about to say something. But
I forgot because she can speak Afrikaans and I've never heard it before, so I was sorry.
All right.
I like to learn new stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even if it don't seem like it.
That's
so please tell us something in
Afrikaans.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. So baie dankie dat ek kan op hierdie podcast wees. Dit bring my baie ek weet nie, daar's nie regtig 'n woord vir dit nie. Ek kan nie dit sê nie.
Oh, so yeah, word. I got you. We get that after the show. Don't even worry about it. We got you. We got you.
All good things, I promise.
She just did our outro. We don't know what it was, but hey.
Not sure, but it sounded cool. I was like, yeah, we'll hook you up. I got a man with a truck in the back. We get
His name's not Rico, is it?
Not Rico.
All right. So what did you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, so I said thank you so much for having me on this podcast. I have no words. I'm very grateful for it. So thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would have started it off without you, you know. I want to ask a part of your journey. So did people understand or overlook like kind of like what you like if you asked a question or you were giving them some type of advice, did they take you seriously in that aspect? If you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean. I would say not necessarily seriously, because what people focus on in the start of the conversations is the accent. Mm-hmm. I've been saying, you sound funny. I'm like, thanks. Did you listen to what I said?
Yeah.
So it's more like, no, because my advice would be very different from what someone might say here, because I'm from a different country. You know, I will see something very differently. Like maybe you see this and I see something else. So for me, sometimes people will just overlook the things I say. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was trying to help you and you just went straight over what I was saying.
You know, people can be rude.
They can be.
They can be rude. And I remember a conversation you and I had where you told me you had lost some of your accent. Was that to kind of conform, or just it just happened naturally?
So the thing about my accent, so in Afrikaans culture, you have an Afrikaans accent. I got put into English school. So at first I sounded funny. People thought I had a speech impediment. Then over time, the accent faded. So then I just had the normal English South African accent.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came here, obviously you get your obvious, like, are you Australian? Are you New Zealand? Or are you from the UK?
I'm sorry. I was guilty. I was
It's all good.
sorry. I typecast. As soon as I heard her voice, I was like, oh, she definitely from England. I apologize. My bias.
And then when because I came in summer, and I remember I started working for SGA in fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just a regular member at the time, and I was tabling for, I think, our Welcome Week event. And I was at the food table. So I was handing out food to students. And then when I kept saying, would you like a serviette? They look at me like I just spoke Greek. I'm like,
DC.
They just stop and they stare at me. And I'm like,
what is that?
Like, what did you say? It's a napkin. It's a napkin.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have to say napkin with these people.
So
UVAs is getting everybody messed up. Yeah,
so
I ain't never heard it until today, so that's a new one for me. And I thought I heard one.
Yeah, it's a serviette. So I kept saying serviette, and everyone looks at me like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "The napkin." And I was also giving out water at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So, water.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I'm so sorry. Look, I'm not. I have this thing with accents.
Yes, he
and
does.
When I hear a crazy one, I have to hear it again because, okay, I'm not even gonna say why, but sometimes when I tell myself I like to practice
It's
accents,
all good.
I might have to do something crazy.
They make fun of me too because I say cotton.
Oh yes, you told me the one time. Yes, I remember this.
Cotton.
Cotton. Yeah.
A grown man.
It's cotton.
Cotton. So like water. Yes.
Water. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story, but water. Continue. Sorry.
So when I was like telling students would they want water with whatever they were having, they all looked at me like, "What did I just say?" I'm like, "Water." I show them the bottle and they're like, "Oh yes, I would like that." I'm like, I said what it was.
Right, that's the name. It's water.
So I realized if I was gonna continue SGA, people might not understand me very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to mimic. One thing I'm very good at. I'm very good at mimicking things. Like I can do the clicks and names. I can like kind of mimic like the accents of certain things. So it's like, okay, we mimic the American accent because why not? Because otherwise I'm going to start talking like this. So I had to learn how to flip the switch because otherwise if I have to keep interacting with students, they're not going to understand me.
Yeah.
So I dumped my accent down, but sometimes it's hard to flip it back to South Africa. So if I'm back at home, my accent is South African. I speak Afrikaans. It's there, but when I get to school, I sound like the plain old American walking around. So when I tell people, "Oh, I'm from South Africa," they're like, "You are?" I don't sound it. So for me, my accent had a lot to do with my identity. So that's why at school you'll hear me sound more American, but when I'm at home, like now, I sound very much South African or European or something of the sort.
Yeah, but that is brilliant because is first one versatile, right? You're very versatile, resilient because you didn't have to do that, but you've taught yourself how to adapt, and so those are great qualities to have. And coming here and making yourself, not conform, but you made yourself more approachable if you will. And so that I give you applause for that, because a lot of people don't look at it that way. Like, well, people may not understand what I'm saying, so let me see what I can do to help myself help them better. Yeah, so that is very selfless, and I love that. Really good. Yes, but I would love some water.
I'll bring next time to your office, I promise.
Don't forget the Jolly Ranchers.
I won't. I will never forget the Jolly Ranchers. Trust me, I will never forget those.
Thank you. So I did want to ask another question that had to do with like difficult moments. Can you tell us about like your road ahead? Do you feel as if you're still kind of in this circle of transition, or do you feel that it's a little bit more clearer now?
I think it's a bit of both. Because what most people say is when you stay in a place for 4 years, you're finally used to it. And some aspects I'm like, yeah, I could probably navigate my way around quite well. I might not know the roads very well, but I can definitely navigate myself. But there's still points where I'm like, really? That's what you guys do? So it's a bit of both. Some of it is clear, like my academic part of it, but life-wise is a little bit murky, but we're going to clear it up soon, I think. Need to sit down at some point and think about that. But academically, it's a lot clearer. And then it's a bit of both, I would say, yeah.
Okay. So that's good. Academically, like you can get your degree anywhere pretty much. Do you ever see yourself maybe going back home to settle with your roots, or do you think you just stay over in America?
I would say if things got a little bit better in South Africa, I might be open to going back. Or if I'm more like stable, I might be able to go back. But I honestly, I always had plans to move overseas after either university or college. So it was like I was going to move, but I would not be opposed to staying here in the States, and I would not be opposed to going home.
So that will come within your transition a little bit further down the road once you get your degree, and you might find a good job right out of college. Who knows? If I'm involved.
Yes, I know when you're involved, I definitely will.
That's right. All right. So living in two different countries kind of shape your understanding of home. Speaking of, do you ever get homesick, or is there ever a time where you wish you were back there?
I can definitely say I get homesick. But it's not something that's going to go away overnight. It's not going to go away probably ever if I do stay out of the country. There's certain levels to homesickness. Sometimes it's like you just remember that funny conversation you had in high school. That's that one time your friend tripped down the stairs in front of the principal. Like it's you will have your silly moments and you're like, oh yeah, that was high school. That was fun. Yeah. And then you'll have maybe like you're missing someone specifically. So then it's like, okay, maybe I should check on them in a bit. And then there's the hard one, which is you miss it so bad that you want to book a plane ticket, run with a suitcase and never look back. That one for me is the hardest because it takes everything in me not to do that.
Yeah.
And especially if I have to go into like college and stuff and I have to be presenting at an event, you have to uphold yourself. So it gets hard. It's like, I have to smile, I have to keep face, but deep down you're like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
So bad. I don't want to be here right now. So I would definitely say my perspective of home has changed. I wouldn't say it's been easy. I know the saying like the home is where the heart is, but if the heart is kind of sometimes upset, it gets hard to see the home in it.
That's right.
But I would definitely say I feel like I'm starting to make a home. Maybe not definite in this area right now, but somewhere along the line in whether I'm staying here for academics, I know I will make a home eventually. I know it's thanks to my team. I feel more at home. It's thanks to you. It's all of those aspects really do help a person feel home. When you find your people, you find your home. That's
I
to me.
love that.
So when I find my people, I'm like, I feel home. Because
Yes.
I have to be considerate of time with my family being overseas. I'm like, I can't just call them randomly. They're 7 hours behind. Well, 7 hours ahead. We're behind.
I'm over here and neither. I was like, yep, oh, they somewhere.
Yeah. So when I found my people, like my team, I immediately felt a lot more happier, a lot more confident. I felt like I was home. So to me, if I didn't find them, I probably still feel a lot of homesickness than I did when I first started.
Aside from finding your people, was there other coping mechanisms or techniques that you use?
I have probably become the most annoyance to my siblings. I have been I loved rugby. I didn't know the sport very well when I first like watched it with people. I remember I was watching World Cup, and rugby has been near and dear to my heart for the last 2 years. I am religious when watching it. I will find the time. I will set aside my homework. I will write my test earlier. I will go and make time to watch rugby. It really does help. Even if it's a rewatch of a match I've probably seen like 2 times, I will still watch it. As well as talking to like friends and family. That really does help, because then you're like, oh yeah, but what silly shenanigans are they doing in university? Because, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
So for me, either watching something from South Africa or listening to music produced by South Africa or just talking to someone from South Africa really does help, in the sense of I feel much better.
Yeah, it gives you that little comfort. It's almost like some cooked food from home that you could do.
Oh, don't tell me. I miss the food. I miss the food.
I'm waiting on my biscuits.
We'll get them.
Yeah, so do you miss the culture back home, or what do you miss the most? Because we were just talking about food, and so I know you with food, so I already know what you're gonna say, but say it anyways.
I definitely do miss the food. I think it's because, you know, we have a lot more flavor, shall I say, like plain like food sometimes that we have here, like it's just like salt and pepper, and I'm like, you can't just have salt and pepper, you have to have a little something more. So I love flavor in my food. That's like one of the best things we as South Africans do. Culture, 100%. I miss the blend of culture we have. I missed how, if you ever go to South Africa during rugby season, we are the best. That is the best time to come see us. We are all singing, dancing in the streets. We are inviting people left, right, and center for a braai. That's like one of my favorite things. I love a good braai, because we used to do it every Saturday. So a braai is... my whole country's gonna hate me for this. To compare it to something, I would say it's close to a barbecue, but it's not a barbecue. Just saying, never call it that.
Okay.
We are very much insulted when people say, "Oh, it's like a barbecue." It's like, it's not a barbecue. Don't ever call it that. You're gonna insult my whole nation. But to compare to something, that would be the braai. But the braai is more of like bringing people together, like.
Yeah.
Just sitting and chatting with people. Yeah, the meat's gonna be on by like probably 7 o'clock. So don't think we ask you to come at 4 and you're gonna have dinner. You're gonna have dinner by midnight. It's fine. So it's that sharing of like food, family, stories. I always love listening to those things. I love listening to my best friend's grandmother when she talks about like her journey in her life and her stories. Sometimes I love to listen to those. And then yes, the food is a good factor in a braai, but I would say definitely culture. I can tell you something I don't miss. I don't miss load shedding. Don't miss it whatsoever.
Oh my goodness, this is you know, we all have some things that we don't like about home, so it's okay. Right?
Question from the peanut gallery: what is load shedding?
Load shedding. Okay, so load shedding is when your power purposely gets put out by the government.
Oh, I don't like that neither.
Right.
So It can vary. Sometimes it's scheduled, sometimes it's not, and you got to be prepared if you have electricity that day or not. So that's why I say candlelight dinners are no longer romantic.
Because now you got to have them in the daytime now over there, right? It was by 5 o'clock.
So yeah, load shedding is something I do not miss. I like the constant electricity.
Yes, you need light. I remember the story you were telling me about your bathrooms, and you know, there's no light, so how do you get around? I was like, do you guys use like lanterns? Like how do you get around? And you're like, now you just learn the pattern of the way that things are structured and you move on. Wow. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I'd probably be, you'd probably see candles in my house like all day. People would probably not visit. As far as like choose an experience or a lesson that you could probably give to someone that is moving overseas and kind of giving them a little bit of heads up as far as their attitude and their mind might play with them. I know you kind of touched on this a little while ago, but when you were at the airport, I know you said you guys were like, oh my God, this is happening. Like, did you panic, or what really went through your mind at that point? And what would you tell somebody else that was in that situation?
So sitting in the airport after going through everything, you're sitting there, you're waiting for your plane, and you realize you can't turn around now. Your house is sold, your cars are gone. You don't have any of your household items anymore. You can't go back. So it's like, this is it. So it's a little bit of panic because it's like you don't have anything familiar anymore. So you don't have that familiar like safety net to go back. You don't have your little hidey hole. You don't have your room anymore. So it's like, okay, what do I do now? And my advice is allow that emotion to come through, because if you keep it hidden, it's not going to help you. It really does not. Let the tears run. Let everything go, because people will look at you at the airport. They're going to be like, okay, that emotional, are we? Just because it's big. It's big and they don't know it. But for you, it's huge.
Yes.
Because you don't know when you're coming back, if you're coming back, or are you going to make it to the other side? Is the plane going to fall out of the sky? And you're like, I did all this for nothing.
So you have all those emotions playing at the same time, which could cause a little anxiety, a little bit of panic. Yes, I can understand that totally. So, and people at the airport, you know, when they're all up in everybody's business, you're kind of like, mind your business, you know? Yeah. So I love what you said.
Yeah.
Shut it, let it out, because it's the best way to kind of release at least the initial sting that's going through. And then you can understand that, okay, now XYZ, I need to do this because I've let all of that out. So now I can use some different coping mechanisms to kind of help myself regather, I guess, if you will. Yeah.
It kind of helps clear your mind, because basically it's all up here that you're working over. So if you just let it physically go, it helps clear this part of yourself. So then you're like, okay, it's like on the plane, you're sitting, you're like, okay, I'm watching like Crazy Rich Asians for the 20th time now. Like it's finally getting somewhere in the brain. So then you're thinking clear.
Well, that's a good, way to take your mind off of things for a little while. Put on a movie for 2 hours and, let's think about it when I have to get out. Yeah.
It's 14 hours. You're stuck. You're not going anywhere.
How many movies did you watch on the plane?
Well, I slept 8 hours because we flew from South Africa to Qatar, and then we flew from Qatar all the way to Atlanta. No, Miami. We flew down to Miami, and then we flew up to Orlando. My brain, no, maybe it was Atlanta. Anyway,
you got here.
I got here. I was tired because it's like 24 hours plus late.
Sorry, another question. You said it was a 14-hour flight?
If it's direct, yes. But for us, it was like about 22 hours if I'm excluding delays.
Oh
and
Lord, take me now. I'm not 22 hours on a plane.
Not take you all the way up the stairs. Listen.
I don't. So I'm a person who don't like people. I mean, I love people. Don't get me wrong.
You love people.
But on a sardine, 5 billion feet in the air, we on that for 24 hours with take me. Don't take everybody with me, just me, because I can't do 24 hours.
Well, listen, hold on now. Let me go rational with you about
there's nothing rational about 5,000 feet in the air with 22 hours with people who people take their shoes off on planes and they get I'm good.
But
5 hours is my max.
Now, so I'm thinking in my mind, logically speaking, if
I'm taking the
get
bus.
taken, is the plane still flying and you just pass out and pass
Take me afterwards. You ain't gotta take me in. Just
okay.
Well, if there's a layover, take me during a layover. Just because that's the long. I don't mean to heaven. I mean just take me off the plane. Like just
when you said "Lord, take me now," I was like,
it's an expression, a colloquialism or whatever it is. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't like flying. That's one.
That's true.
So 5 hours is max. You got me for 5 hours. It's more than a 5-hour flight. I see you when you get there.
So how was the flight though? I mean, was it uncomfortable or did you guys have the bucket seats and the
it was so I'm tall. I'm like 5'8", borderlining 5'9". So I'm not short by any means. So for me, my legs got crammed. The flight to Qatar wasn't bad. That was fine. Then we landed in Qatar and I had a code on my ticket that made them do more scanning on me. So I internally panicked. I'm like, oh no, what did I bring? Why am I going to be detained? What is happening right now?
Yes.
And then on the plane from Qatar to the States, we had people, because my sister was next to me, and we had these two people that kept leaning their chairs back, and we're like, really? We want to eat our food, like. And they
want me on there 22 hours.
So I was like, I'm not going to put up with this for the next 14 hours. I'm going to go to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they kept pulling their chair back, and I'm like, I already don't have enough leg room as is, and now we're going more.
Right. Any crying babies or bathrooms?
I didn't hear any, and I probably should have stood up a lot more because my legs were very sore when I got off the plane. So I probably should have walked around a bit more. But no, it was kind of nice. The sleep was fine. My sister had breakfast served to her, and I was like, "Oh, we're having food already."
Might as well. You gotta eat something.
14 hours. They better feed me twice.
Right. A breakfast.
That's a job.
Lunch, dinner.
Yep.
I don't know. So I'm gonna do one day.
One day.
Once upon. So last
question. Back a postcard because I ain't going.
I'll pop from over there. It'll be all right. We'll be straight. So when you look back to where your journey began, at what moment did you feel the point where you are, I don't want to say stable, but starting to, comfortable. Yeah, that was a good word.
I would probably say I got comfortable probably my first year in the States. Because at first everything's new. I still haven't started school, and I was deeply upset by that. I was like, okay, I've taken a year off. I need to do something now. So a year, I'm a lot more comfortable. I was like, okay, I have friends. I have school. I have SGA. I have people I can talk to. I have a schedule. Everything's I know the time zones now a little bit better. I know when to call people, when not to call people. I know I won't respond to texts at 3 a.m. like a maniac because people over back home can't seem to get the concept that I'm asleep. I'll get texts at 3 a.m. and I'm like, guys, I'm asleep.
Well, you can always do court and just put everybody on mute, and then
Or keep
Put them on
everybody
mute. They're
on
staying
mute.
on mute.
Right. Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I would say after a year, I got more comfortable in, I would say that was the start of my journey. I was like, okay, this is where everything is going to start. You're going to definitely be different from when you first came to the States. So I would say it was then.
Yeah. And I've seen you grow. You've come out of your shell so much since that first day I've seen you, or I saw you. And I'm proud of you. I'm 100% so proud of you. You have become this, it was almost like you were a child of mine and you've blossomed and now you're taking new steps and you're more directive and there's so many things that have grown within you, and I think it's because you've had so much perseverance and resiliency, and the transition and actual has helped you grow into the person who you are today. Would you say that is accurate?
I would say that's very accurate.
Yeah.
Because if I look back, I was definitely very quiet, very shy. Like when we had to go to an event for like one of our classes, I was like, why would I go socialize? Why? I want to go home. I was like, Mom, pick me up in an hour. Like, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And then I actually extended that first event I attended. I told my mom, okay, come pick me up in like maybe 2 hours. We'll see how I feel. So,
yes.
And now I would definitely say, yeah, you've changed. I've changed a lot. I've changed since I first set my feet on not South African soil, USA soil. So I can definitely see the change. And to me, from then to now to high school, I would probably not recognize myself if I was like meeting my high school self face to face. She'd probably be very confused, and I'd be like, "Oh, I was like that."
For you. Yeah. I love it. I don't know if you recall, you had first started in your presidency and you were still kind of like, how do I talk to them? Like that kind of thing. Do you remember me coming to your class to present and I put you on the spot?
Oh, yes.
I did that on purpose.
I didn't
know about you. Yeah.
Yeah, because my sister is in that class with me at the time. So I was like, oh, I have to now talk in front of all these people that I don't know. Like I've interacted with them because it was chemistry, but I was like, okay, I didn't have anything prepared. So I was like, oh, I'm going to just have to freestyle this right now. And
and you did it.
I did it.
And then this last time, what was it, about 2 weeks ago, you said, oh, I'll go with you, and I'll tell them about SGA, and I went, oh, yeah. So I like I said, I couldn't say, like, I rarely at a loss of words, like when I meet people, or I hear stories about people and how they've gone through such a transition. Yours is a little bit more personal to me because I know you that way. So yes, you have blossomed, you have grown, and I see a lot in your future. So UCF, wherever you end up going, they better watch out. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear about whatever club you're going to join at that point, or any type of transition that you make, and the moves that you make. They're going to be phenomenal. You're a really sweet person that comes with this complexity of, I can do whatever I put my mind to now. Yeah, nobody can stop me. So kudos to you. Hi, Joe. Hi, family. If you guys are watching.
Everyone's watching.
Hi, South Africa. I'm LaShauna. Did you want to say anything to your family back home or anybody that's watching?
I would just want to say thank you for making me even more nervous about this podcast. But missing everyone, and may your journeys and your chapters continue to be good things.
I love that. DC, do you have anything that you would like to add?
I'm not gonna mess up her. That was beautiful. Because I ruin things. I'm going to say something stupid, so I don't want to mess up her moment. And it's the first episode. I told you I'm gonna be on my best behavior. I promised. So
you did wonderful. Proud of you.
I'm growing.
Yes, you are growing. We are all growing, and that's a part of life, right? I'm not going to say
Sure.
the G.I. Joe jingle, like G.I. Joe. No, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, that's what it is, though. Life is about standing in your space. You're the only one that lives in this skin. You're the only one that walks on those feet. You want to stand in your space firm and move forward, acknowledging your past. And that is something that I code by because transitions can be hard. But if you clear your mind and know how to take the moment, maybe meditation or like music, you like music, and just clear your mind a little bit. And you have to learn to self-soothe and calm yourself. And affirmations too, write them on the mirror.
Mhm.
I'm going to feel great today. Like when you get out of bed grumpy like I do, like I'm going to feel great today. And then I have to say it over and over because now I'm brushing my teeth like, yeah, no, I don't feel great today. But I eventually do because it does work. It's just, speaking it. So very glad you were here. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, for being our first guest on the show. And I would like to extend a warm welcome for you to return anytime. So
I would be more than happy to return.
thank you so much for telling us your journey and how you have taken those baby steps into such a huge mountain, and you are going all the way to the top of the beanstalk, girl. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
DC?
Huh?
We're at a close.
Oh, I mean, again, this is your show, not mine. I'm just here to press buttons.
Yes.
However you want to close, you let me know, and that's what we do, boss.
All right. So we are going to let Ms. Wilmari go and thank her for joining us today. I will see you soon.
See you
Bye,
soon.
love.
Bye.
These are vibes from Venus, where the mind learns how to breathe. We sit with truth, unpack the feelings, and let the soul speak honestly.